What's up, everybody? Nice short video today. The market is up. I checked our account. We didn't sell anything. P&L, we're still buried a little bit, but I did open this up so you folks could see the deposit went in. We got 37 big ones for the first day that the market is down. Just understand when you're broke, you don't get to play as much as the other people. But market was up today. We wouldn't have bought if we had unlimited money. Not today. And just keep everything in balance. So make sure that you don't put money in here that you need to live and survive. Believe it or not, life happens to everyone. So be prepared. We keep this short. Today's the day I invest in the youth of the community. So we'll do some volunteer work. And remember, the best investment you could ever make is in people. Okay? So that being said, market was up today. I was ready to buy, ready to pounce, but it never did really hit. The market was very strong today, but we're getting into a zone here. And I'm not the weatherman, right? Every day is a chance of rain, right? And it's raining. But you can see this zone here. You see all these points here? It's going to be a major day. And we're getting close to the 50 and all the stuff. And you can look at the other charts and do all the other things. But the only thing I'm really trying to convey to you is that this has happened many times before. So you get a big run up here. What happened? A big run up here to a moving average, which is exactly our scenario. It's just a different one that's not on this chart. But you can see it. Let's pull it up. Can't be too damn lazy. I mean, it is just a few buttons on a computer. Come on. I've had to work for real. Like hard work. Yeah, we're right at the 50. Boom, perfect. Give me an advertisement, please. But yeah, it's right to the 50. So what do you think is probably going to happen? You got two scenarios, right? You're going to get one of these numbers where it gets there and it falls off, or it's going to gap up like it did here. But even then, it couldn't really hold. Another thing to factor in, there was a little bit of news coming in and about the Fed and maybe slowing down and stuff like that. So the rest of the year, if you look at history, is pretty bullish for this year in the election cycle, just for in general, the end of the year, things like that. But remember, to all this noise, it does not affect how I move money. I did sell some stock today. You can see that in the link in the description at the blog, which is what you want to be doing in this. So I hope y'all are selling. If you're thinking, man, I have some cash I really need to put to work, you just got the wrong mindset. It will come back down to closer to this red line. I mean, it follows the red line pretty close, right? We're way up here. We're way off the balance here. Now, does that mean the market's going to come back down? No, that's not what it means. But we just have to be more picky, especially when you have limited funds with where you put your money to work. Now's not the time. So let's take a look at our positions. VFC, it looks like 28.62 is the average. We closed above it 1 penny. And that's a huge sign. But, of course, they have earnings tomorrow. So, wild card there. But you need the confirmation. You need 2 days, right? But that's pretty good. Dividend rolling in for this one. So we kind of hope at this point, since we've held it through all this crap, we kind of hope we don't sell it. We want to hold it till Friday and get this dividend. We'll get 30 cents. That's exactly what we want to do. We'll sell it after that. And here's another one. China news is just horrible. Earnings were today. Looks like we beat on the EPS and then missed on the revenue. So interpret that however you will. But China is a freaking mess. And usually this stock tends to move with China news. But you can see we're coming out. The red is above the green, right? See the cross? So we'll just kind of wait and see. But we just need to get some more money. And that's just going to take some more time. So I'm super excited. I think everything's going well. I wish we were selling stuff in this account, but just with limited funds, we couldn't manage the positions like we want to. But I don't regret any of the positions. You can go back in time, go back through the playlist. It's all sound. We have a system. We stick to it. Everything's good. And now we have income. I went through this morning, and it looks like this account is generating almost $10 of income per year if nothing sells, based off of $200. So you're looking at a 5% returns right there, guaranteed-ish. It's not guaranteed that they have to pay the dividend out, but most of these companies have paid them out for a long period of time. So we're good either way. And the market's down 20%. So just keep that in perspective. Well, we misquote it. It's actually been going up. So for the year, it's down 15% for the year for a rolling 12, not year to date. Year to date, it's even worse. Almost 20, 19. Yeah. So if we're going to make 5% on it, then hell, we're going to just crush it. At the end of the month, I believe I figured this thing out with the charts too. I believe the app on my phone gives me a different chart than when I go to the website on the computer when I make these videos. It's not apples to apples. It's so confusing. But I believe it gives me a P&L chart that I want to see on the computer. So we can do a nice, easy comparison for the month at the end of the month. We will do that. It's important to just see how we're doing. Even if it's not good news, right? Even if the market's beating us up, we still want to know that, right? So you have to be able to be honest with yourself. And then over long periods of time, if you're just unable to beat the market for whatever reason, just buy the market. Just buy the SP 500 and just let it rip. But while a lot of people are hating, their retirements are down. Wrong chart. Their retirements are way down. You saw it, 19% since the first of the year. We've been pulling cash out, right? So we haven't done any withdrawals yet, but that's to come. We shouldn't expect huge returns on $200, but it will happen. You know, the first goal is to get us to $20 profits. We'll start the investment account, and then we want to get that beefed up to a point where it's feeding us out some income into our checking account. So I'm real excited for the journey. I'm happy that y'all are hanging along with me, and just understand it's a marathon, not a sprint. So it's going to take some time, but it's fun to watch it grow. So I hope y'all are learning a little something. Hopefully you're moving some money your own way, and keep life in perspective. You know, it just takes time, but we are slowly building income and wealth. So hope y'all can see that. Hope you have a great day. Spend some time with the fam, and we'll see you tomorrow.